All right. Well, not that many people here yet, I guess. Well, let's wait a few more minutes.
Philip, can you zoom in your screen a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good point. Thank you. All right, let's start. So, well, I've this mainnet category, but I guess there's not so much to say. Oh, one sec. Some people seem to have issues logging in. All right. So for mainnet, I guess there's nothing much to say, unless anyone has noticed any issues with it since the hard fork. But as far as I know, things have been very smooth. Attestations are good. Everything seems to be well, great actually. Yeah, so we seem to be around 95% still, even 96 sometimes. So everything is going well. So yeah, I guess there's nothing much more to say on that side. For Hive tests, do we have any updates? I guess Marcos isn't here. Igor, do you have any news regarding the Hive tests?
No updates currently.
All right. Regarding Shelter, are there any updates?
So I've managed to fix the threading issue I was talking about last time. So the validator is able to like run until it's but it's not able to produce blocks yet because it can't. There's an error with the decryption key passing the decryption keys. I think it might be in our protobufs implementation. But once I can get the decryption keys properly, then I can test the block production.
All right. So yeah, we should be there soon, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I guess that's it already. So do we have any updates from Nethermind?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so the team is planned to release half-path. So this is this new state redesign. I'm not sure how far we are from there. Łukasz just joined, so maybe Łukasz, do you know when half-path?
Oh, I think still a few weeks away.
Okay.
Stabilization phase now, a lot of testing, experimental release. Well, not experimental release, candidate first, and then release final. So yeah, it will take at least 2 weeks, in my opinion, for the stable release, maybe more.
Okay.
And this will include SnapSync server, right?
Yes, but only for the resync nodes, right? So you would have to resync your node with half-path to enable SnapSync. We can enable SnapSync on not resync nodes, but the performance is pretty bad. So it doesn't really make sense to do that. And with SnapSync on the resync nodes, I think with half-path is still not completely optimal. We're still working on better layouts, but we are having like half of the speed of Geth in terms of serving SnapSync stuff. So it's pretty good.
So for Gnosis, it means that if we spin up a few nodes from scratch after this release, and maybe wait until a few users resync nodes, then we should be able to snap.
So best thing to do would be to resync some boot nodes, so they would be able to serve SnapSync, and that would be the best choice because boot nodes probably are the entry point for a lot of new nodes.
And
Right.
we can switch Shadow entirely after this release.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Yeah, just keep us up to date. Well, I mean, we will hear about it in the core dev call, I guess, but we will implement this resync as fast as possible to try this out. And then maybe there's something to be done with Guillaume and Geth to kind of test this, or yeah, I don't know. Erigon nodes don't sync with SnapSync either, right? So, or do they on mainnet? I'm not sure.
No, we don't use SnapSync.
Got it. So the only other client would be then Geth, which we'll get to a bit later. All right, Erigon, any updates?
So today we made a small release with some fixes for Kaplan, our SEO implementation. That's version 2.59.1.
And does Kaplan work currently on Gnosis Chain?
Yeah, I think it should. Julio fixed it recently to make it work on Gnosis Chain. Yeah, it should work.
Okay, perfect. I haven't tried it yet. Geth, any updates?
Not from what you know, but from last time I was there, yes. I've been able to go all the way to Denkun, and since then I've been trying to rebase. So I was at a conference last week, so I didn't really do much since then. But I'm currently working on a rebase. But yeah, I see it trying to sync, but it's getting too many. It's getting an RP decode error because the block format has changed. So yeah, that's a sign we're at Denkun. It's just that I did the first rebase, it didn't work at all, so I need to make it. I mean, I am currently starting again, try to make a rebase that works, going a bit slower. So hopefully I get over Denkun and then we're good to go. But yeah, I just need to complete that step. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Geth soon then.
Yeah. I was actually thinking, maybe I'm not gonna attempt that, but it would have been interesting to see if Geth could serve the states from just before Cancun, as a SnapSync server, and see if it works. But I would rather fix Cancun first before attempting that. I mean, it should work out of the box, but yeah, it's whether or not people want to try. I personally would like to focus on Cancun.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, any updates from Gateway?
Yeah, basically the request which failed. So I'm verifying, like, the public request, they are going to, if you send the request without API key, so it goes to some nodes, and if they time out or they overloaded, then you get this error. So, but if you use API key, then basically the error is going away. So, but I'm verifying another issue. Sometimes we get a different error, which is block not found. So I'm trying to get information from the team why.
So what's the error you were talking about at the beginning?
That get logs. return the service unavailable. So from the public or from the RPC.
And
Let's say-
so when does it happen on the public RPC?
Well, the issue, at least in the Telegram chat, was raised 11th of March.
Right. But I mean, this does not happen anymore, or does it still happen on the public RPC?
Well, if you use API key, then it doesn't happen. So
Okay, and is there like a reason why it happens without API key?
because the public know, if you go directly to the RPC Gnosis Gateway FM without any keys, so your traffic goes to the nodes which serve in public traffic.
Right.
So, and if they are overloaded and they time out, you get this basically error. So, but since
Right, okay. When
you
they
use
are
API
overloaded.
key, and then it should go to a different pool, so where you have more nodes. So then the error doesn't happen.
Got it. Okay, and do you have like stats on how often the servers are overloaded?
Well, I'm checking that.
Oh yeah.
Because
it's
if I
not-
use rpc-gnosischain.com, I don't have this issue. Besides, sometimes you get the block not found, but this is what I'm trying to figure out with the team. So, but I don't get these servers unavailable.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other updates? Lion, anything to add?
No, not much.
All good.
Okay.
All right. Well, a sweet short one then. Yeah, maybe we should talk about like the small issue with blob fee burn. I mean, or the lack thereof. No, it is burning, but we don't want it to, right? About that at some point, but I think there's no urgency, and it doesn't make sense to do a hard fork just for that. So yeah, nothing urgent at this time. Yeah, so let's keep it at that. If there are no other questions or comments, then thanks for joining and see you next time.
See you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you. See you.